Today might be my very last order from New Cadia, and we're going to listen to why and look in 1 second. Thank you for joining me for another unboxing. Today we have this big box. It's a big box. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm prefacing this with the comment or the thought in my mind that this may very well be my last New Cadia purchase. Now, why do I say that? You've seen all my other videos. Their packaging sucks. You know, their grading is terrible. This one is another instance where 2 or 3 days after I place the order and it's been shipped, then I get an email that says, oh, we didn't have this book in stock. If we would have had a replacement for it, we would have sent it, but we didn't, so we're refunding you. Well, it's been 2 days since I got that email, and I don't even have the, they didn't even start the process of refunding my money yet. And now, I don't know if you can hear this, but these books are unprotected. So let's get into it and we'll see what's going on. Oops. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that. So here's the box. You can see it right on top, right from the top. Ready? I'm just going to take this. I'm going to play with this a little bit. Let's see. Oh man, this camera is very tight. My monitor arm that's holding the camera is very, very secure, so I can't even move it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come from the side and try to break the tape, because I'm going to reuse this box to send them all the books. Now the sun comes out. Give me a second. Yeah, it's twilight. It is, what time is it? It's 6:30 right now. So it is, yeah, it's getting just, the sun is coming in and out, and we just got the worst timing where it's completely out. So, okay. So we're opening up the box. And as you can see from the top, look right here. You can see all of this space, and I'll show you in the front. This is how it's packed. This is how it's packed. There's no protection. Oh, there goes the top. There. I feel like I'm holding a dog or a child right now. There's no protection in here whatsoever. There's this little bit of packing, a little bit of thin, small bubbles. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. This is what they're packing. This is what they're securing it with. This little thin sheet of the tiny little bubbles. It is an embarrassment, if you ask me, for a comic company or a comic book shop to package this. I mean, look at this. You can see it at the top. You know, again, look right here. You can see all of the space between the book and the top. My whole thumb could fit in there. You know what? I'm going to do one better. Give me 1 second, because I'm going to get a tape measure. And we're going to measure just how much space there is. So from the top of the pile to the top edge of this book, almost 3 inches. I'm looking, it's about 2 3/4 inches. I don't know if I'm able to do this. I don't know if I'm that dexterous. Maybe if you could see. Okay, so top of the book. Yeah, it's like 2.5 inches, depending on where I go. But yeah, 2.5 inches of space from the top of the top of the pile to the top of the box. And let's do it this way. This, the only way you're going to get this to cover that 2.5 inches is to literally fold it over in a tiny, tiny little strip over and over and over again and do it like that. But they didn't. They just had it, you know, thrown up like that. So the box, and again, we'll see on this view, maybe you can see all that space from the box to the side of the books right here. Additional movement. And from the, you know, every which way, none of these books are secured. None. And it's just, it just blows my mind. You know, I honestly, I don't know how anybody can call themselves the best comic book store or whatever they call themselves when their shipping methods are complete trash. Yes, this box might be sturdy, but the box is not good enough to protect the books when the box is bigger than the books are, and they have all that freedom to move around when they're being shipped. It's, you know, so now we have to hope that the books are in the conditions that they said they are. That's the other reason why I'm sick and tired of shopping here, because it's just, the grades are never accurate, almost never. Now, this is 3 orders. Now, so what happened was they had a 50% off sale for their email list. I think it was a 3-day sale or 2-day sale. I don't remember. And they put constraints. they put constraints on the coupon. You had to order more than $35, but less than $95. Less than $95. But the coupon said, use it as many times as you want. So, you know, you had to sit there and play with the numbers and everything to see, okay, this one could go here, this one goes here. And then you have to make sure that if there was any leftovers, that you'd have enough to meet that minimum $35. It just, again, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, that's why I bought these books, because they were 50% off. Most of these were already discounted to begin with. Most of these were in stock, or they were like, you know, large inventory lists of the same book. So they were already like 40, 50, 70% off to begin with. Then I took the 50% off. That's the only reason why I bought these books. So first we're going to get into Mr. Miracle number 19. I actually have 3 of these in here because they cost anywhere between $1.33 and $1.36. And they're all supposed to be very fines. So for $1.33 to $1.36, I bought all 3 of them just for the hell of it. I figured one of them has to be a decent grade. And I'm not going to go through every one of these books. We're going to look at the bigger ones. So next up is Incredible Hulk from the 2000 series. This is the second self-titled series, the second Incredible Hulk series. This is number 92. I believe this is, the first Planet Hulk. The beginning of the Planet Hulk arc. I don't remember. Maybe first appearance of Kyra, her Hulk's wife. Yes, first appearance of Kyra, who becomes his wife, who he has the child with, the child Scar with. First appearance of Meek, who is the little bug guy, the little, you know, bug hands. He was in Thor: Love and Thunder. First appearance of the Red King, and then the Planet Hulk storyline officially begins. So this was a very fine, they called it. A very fine plus, they said. And you can see there, the biggest issue was that they gave flatness a 5, said that there was a bend. This I paid $3.40 for. So this one we're going to look at as soon as I get my knife to slice through their seal. Okay, so there is a bend and there is a crease on the back. It does look pretty nice overall, but you do see right here, there's a crease right here. It almost looks like it's torn. But the rest of the book, you can see spine's pretty good. Not too bad on the back. The front also looks pretty good. I'm not feeling anything really. So this one I'm okay with. So we're good on this one for now. So far we're good. Then we've got question number 1 from the 1987 series. This is the first solo series of the question. This is the Vic Sage question. And I bought 2 of these. This one was, actually they were each $2.82 after the 50% off coupon. These are also supposed to be near mint minus. And if we look in here. Now the last time I bought question number 1 from Nucadia, it was a shit show. And I do not say that jokingly. Well, so if we look at the back, you know, see dirt here. You've got ink lines here, got some dirt the rest of the way down. A little bit of, looks like maybe a bindery issue. Can't really tell. And the front is pretty good. This is really what worries me. The spine, because it's black. But let's take a look. And this is the infamous pile of books that they've sent me that most of them I never even had to open because they were so terribly graded that you could see right through the cover, or the ones that they've sent me that were completely wrong. They were just wrong, to begin with. I don't know if it's in here. So no, it's not in here. That's weird. I thought I had it. That's kind of interesting. I could swear that it was in this pile to send them back to be like, hey, look at this. This does not belong like that. Maybe I decided to put it in my pile. Maybe it's in my collection. I don't know, but it was bad. Like, I have a review video. I have like the box opening and the review video both show how bad it is. So all you have to do is just look at my Nucadia store review video, and it's very, very easy to find it. Then we have Deathstroke number 52 from the Deathstroke the Terminator series, the original 1991 series, his first series. This I bought because it's in the higher numbers, 50 to 60. No key significance to this. At least I don't think there is. But this one cost me $2.03. We're not going to look at that one. This Dark Stars number 34. No key significance other than the fact that Key Collector says it's a low print run or something. Dark Stars. It's the only one aside from number 1. Yeah, it just says low circulation. So I don't know, but it cost $1.98. So $1.98 for a supposedly near mint minus. Why not take a risk, take a chance? Maybe it is actually low print run, and it does give a little bit of a premium to a book that I paid less than cover price for. Because you can see there, it's $2.25, and I paid $1.98. So no problem there. Next up is Firestorm from the Fury of Firestorm, the 1982 series. This is, what number is this? Number 27. It is supposed to be a near mint minus. This one, 27, I paid 68 cents for. Now, that's what half of these books are like copper, bronze, late copper, early bronze age book. No, late bronze, early copper books from the early 80s to the mid 80s to late 80s, something like that. Like Firestorm, Green Lantern, obviously Mr. Miracle, a couple Teen Titans, stuff like that, that were heavily discounted. And I just said, you know what, for less than $1 on some of these, or maybe like $1 and a little bit of change, we'll go for it. This is not one of them. This is Flash number 30 from the 2011 series. This is the first, supposedly a Near Mint Plus, supposedly. This is, I don't know, see if you could see something in that corner. Does it look bad to you? I don't know. I don't want to take it out of the bag until I get a chance to really look at it. But the spine looks okay. Spine looks really sharp. This is the first full appearance, cameo? I can't remember. You have Flash Annual number 3, and then you have Flash number 30. I think this is the first cameo of Wallace R. West. Yes, first cameo appearance of Wallace R. West. Wallace R. West. All right. Then we have the second. What in the hell? Oh, geez, no. This is the second question, number 1. Again, I paid $2.82 for each of these. Supposed to be a Near Mint minus. But what do you see that I see? The board doesn't even cover the top of the book. This is just, I mean, and if you saw the last Nucadia video I did, where they took books that they bought from another store, or a person's collection that were bought from another store that still had the labels on them, they never even took the labels off or anything. It looks like they never even inspected the books and gave it their own grades. Now they're giving yeah, look at this. Here's side by side. Yeah, the book is taller than the backing board is. How do you do these things and seriously call yourself a comic book dealer? That's like these people that, that they're on eBay and they send their books without a bag, without a board, inside a bubble wrap or something. And there's like no protection. It's like, the good thing is that this is pretty clean. Yeah, I got to learn to stop recording in the evenings. Especially now in the summertime, because this sun situation is going to get really, really funky. But yeah, you can see there's dirt. We have dirt on the back. But for the most part, it is a nice clean cover. I honestly, I have no words, or no more words. Next up, New Gods number 17 from the 1989 series. It's not the original series. This is the second series. This is the first appearance of Yuga Khan, Darkseid's father. This one cost $2.63. This is also supposed to be a Near Mint minus, like a lot of these are. Again, this one actually does look pretty good through the bag, but again, you never know, because this is probably how their staff grades things. They take you, they get it in a bag, they take a look, they say, oh, it looks okay. Maybe. They don't look at the back, they don't look at the inside cover, the inside pages or anything like that. They just take a look and say, oh, okay, the front looks good. And I've seen that, I've had that with Midtown Comics also. You have a book where the back had like this much of a chunk taken out of the back cover, but because it's in the back, they probably never looked at it. And it's like, what are you doing? And you're sending that out as a very fine. Here's another copy of the Mr. Miracle number 19 from the 1975 series, 1977, whatever. I don't even know. 1971? Yeah, I think Mr. Miracle is 1971. Yes, that's the 1971 series. So that's another copy of number 19. Again, no key significance. Then we've got Tales of the Teen Titans, which is an extension of the New Teen Titans 1980 series. This is number 57. This is in Near Mint Minus. It's a newsstand. This is one of those books that I got at a huge discount. So this was $2 and a penny after the 50% off. And this is, don't remember, Jinx? First full appearance of Jinx? Yes, first full appearance and cover of Jinx. Okay. But, you know, and again, they're so weird. They use these labels to seal the bags. Meanwhile, here's where the flap is, and they put the seal down here because it's sitting upside down. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Next up is another Firestorm book. This is, I can't see it. This is number 10. Fury of Firestorm number 10. This one was 63 cents. And it's supposed to be a Near Mint Minus. Yeah, Near Mint Minus. So there's that. Next one is a copy of Teen Titans number 55. This is no key issue. It's just a Deathstroke cover. And you see the Titans. I think that's Beast Boy in the background with all of his animals and stuff. Yeah, this one was also cheap. This was $2.66. Again, it's a newsstand. For the two Teen Titans, these I bought specifically because I know somebody wants those, and they're offering more than that. So I just bought those to flip because at that part of the series, I really don't care about it. And I can use that to put towards a book that I actually want. Then we've got another Mr. Miracle, number 19. It's the third one. It's the last one, I promise. I only bought 3 of them. So we do have that. Then we've got a bunch of bigger issues. First one is Green Lantern from the 1960 series. This is the second series. First appearance of Javelin, number 73, I should say. Number 73, first appearance of Javelin. This one is in Near Mint Minus. And no, 173, not 73, 173. And the Near Mint Minus, this is the direct edition. So this one cost $4.53. I'm not going to look at this one. We'll look at some of the other ones, like this one. $185. Green Lantern, $185. Direct edition. Direct edition. This one is a Near Mint Minus also. And I paid direct edition Near Mint Minus either $6 or $6.05. I don't have a way to distinguish. I just have 2 different Near Mint Minuses, both directs, and one is $6.05 and one is 6 even. And this is, again, yes, see, look at this shit. We have that. We have this. We have this. We've got this crease. We've got this crease. We've got spine dents all around. We've got this on the back. It's like they looked at the front, and even on the front, I think, yeah. I mean, look at this. I don't know if that's dirt or fingerprint, but you have that. We have this corner is, yeah, you can see there's a color breaking crease or a line coming on down the corner. No way in hell this is a Near Mint Minus. Absolutely not. Then we've got 188, direct edition. This is the first appearance of Mogo. This one is a very fine plus. So this one I paid $5.49 for. So we'll take a look at this. Okay, so there's something on the back. I can see that already. right here, this is a nice dent coming off the, is that the staple? Yes, we have a dent coming off the bottom of the staple. The rest, there's a ginormous dent right there, and more staple wear. Edge, it's like, then we've got, where are you? Right there, there's something stuck on the cover. On the back, there's something stuck on the cover there, and over here, and over here. So it's like, seriously, do you not, and I'm not holding back anymore. I've always given them like, blah, 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 whatever. It's, yeah, we'll just deal with it. No, I'm done. I'm at my limit. It's like, you suck at grading. Don't call your people professional graders, because they really suck. They don't know what they're doing. Next up is ROM number 31, direct edition. Yeah, number 31. Okay, just want to make sure. Second appearance of Rogue. This one is supposed to be a very fine plus. And I paid $4.16 for this one. So, this one, back looks pretty clean for the most part. I don't have much to say about the back. The front, actually, so I feel one here. I feel it right there. You can see the color breaking spine tick right there. Al Milgram's little stamp. Looks like a little bit, looks like some dirt or a line right there. It's got a curve, it's got a crease, stacking curl. Okay, that's not rust. Okay, I thought that was rust. I thought that was staple rust. The rest of the book is pretty decent. So this one's okay for a very fine plus. This one I don't have issue with. That could go in my keep column. Do we open 173? No, we didn't look at that. Actually, well, I know that looks like it could be a tear, so I'm not exactly sure. The rest of this does look pretty good on the front at least, but again, this is the front, so I don't know. Next up is X-Force number 116, first appearance of the externals. This one's a newsstand. That does not say direct copy. Let's take a look. Let us take a look at, we'll bring up the window. And okay, so here is, we'll resize this a little bit. Okay, here is key collector, X-Force number 116. Well, why am I lagging? Oh, something's wrong. Something is going on here, because I am seeing everything stuttering, and I don't know what that is. So I'm going to pause, and we're going to try this again. Okay, so, all right, now it looks okay. I guess we just had to do a little pause or something. Okay, so here's X-Force number 116. Yep, see, direct edition. Okay, now we're getting someplace. So we'll go back to the real window, and we'll go back to, here we go, X-Force number 116. This is a newsstand. Let's put this window back. This, all right, window is not behaving properly. And I just closed. Wow, this is turning into a real shit show. Yeah. All right, so $2.18 this cost me. This is supposed to be a very fine plus. So we'll take a look. After I mutilate the bag. All right, so staples are a little bit offset. You can see here, there's one staple on the front, and then we flip the back. We have the bottom staple on the back. Not that big of a deal. A little bit of a corner wear on the bottom spine. The back looks pretty clean. We have a little bit of corner wear on the front spine, it looks like. But the rest of the book does look pretty good. So this one I'm happy with. But it does not absolve from the utter garbage of those other few books. Then we've got Avengers West Coast number 94, first appearance of... Now, is it the first appearance of Rhodey in War Machine, or is it the first name? I can never keep these things straight, to be honest. Rhodey assumes the code name War Machine. So like I said, it's the first use of War Machine. Because it was the War Machine armor, but now he goes by War Machine. Gotcha. This is supposed to be a very fine plus as well. You can see all the stats there. And this one I paid $2.80 for. Now, this also has come down significantly since its highs when... actually, I don't even know when the highs were, because I would tend to think it would be Iron Man 2 when they actually had War Machine. This is... All right, something weird, because you could see the cover is... there's a big tear. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see it unless I do this. Where's the centerfold? Okay. Let's see if you could see it. Probably. Yeah, it's like right here. See that? Right where my pinky is pointing. There's a big tear right there. Yeah, the whole cover is off. It's... See if you could see, like each, you can see right there, see the staples? There, it's like, it's a tear there. And then right in the middle, you can't really see it there. And yeah, but there's, I'm trying to show, yeah, you can definitely see that there's issues at the staples and on the spine. I don't even know what this would be. I'd have to take a closer look at this. No idea. This goes in the shit pile for now. Then we've got some more Firestorms. Okay. 43 direct. This is supposed to be a very fine plus. This was 69 cents. Another number 10. This one's a newsstand. And, you know, look at this one. This one's... No, it's only one bag. Look how big this bag is for the board. You can see here. Look at how much room there is here. This is just totally unacceptable. And also, you could also see that the board, you can see a little bit here and then none of it on this side. the board barely is wide enough for the book. So this is a number 10. This one is a Very Fine Plus. There's actually a newsstand. This costs 63 cents. Then we've got 42 direct copy. This is also supposed to be in near mint minus. 42 cost me 79 cents. Then we've got number 9, direct copy. Also supposed to be a near mint minus. This was 90 cents. And I don't think any of these are keys. And then we've got number 40, another direct copy. It's just actually a cool cover split between Ronnie Raymond and Firestorm. I just think it's a really cool cover. This also is supposed to be a near mint. This one was 53 cents. Then we'll skip this one for now. Or no, the rest of them are all the bigger books. Well, then we'll take All-Star Squadron number 2. Again, this book is wider. The book is like wider than the board. Near mint minus. This was 71 cents. Then this one I just took a shot in the dark. I just took a shot because it's a Very Fine. Oh, yeah. Fantastic Four number 272. This is the first cameo of Nathaniel Richards. $3.03 it cost. I figured it's a pretty decent book if it is what they say it is. They say it's a Very Fine. They show, and what I'm looking at right here is this 1/4 inch crease. To me, I don't know. That looks like it's missing, but I'm not exactly sure. But if you look at it, I don't know. I don't think that, I think it's like print errors, but you can also see the bottom is chipped. Also on the top over here, there's a piece missing, like you had a tape pull. We've got some more issues here, and these are it's the cover, it's the paper itself. More down here. So this, to me, would not be a Very Fine. Between that corner, the tape pull on the front, yeah, that's not, nope. Then we've got another copy of Green Lantern number 185. Oh, I don't even know if I said what this was. I think this is the origin of John Stewart. I think, is it the, yeah, origin of John Stewart. So this one, direct copy. This is a Very Fine Plus. This one cost $5.47. Another one. They put it in upside down. Here's the flap. The sticker is supposed to be here, closing the flap. Okay, so again, this is supposed to be a Very Fine. This one looks a little bit better, but still terrible. This is a Very Fine Plus. Okay, so we have, you can see this long crease going right down. We've got a dent. We've got more dents here, horizontal. We've got another crease or something going on in here. We've got a spine tick and a dent, and then we got a little bit of a crushed corner. Down here, you can see that corner, there's a crease. The front looks pretty decent. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Wait. Oh, I've got a lot of dirt in here. But what I'm looking at is you can see something's wrong here on the corner. And then we can see right here. Right here, there's another dent. So yeah, it's one of those things. Like, grading is terrible. Then we have another one. This is a newsstand, same 185 again. Somebody got a good deal. They paid $1.60 for it. I paid $5.50 because this is also supposedly a very fine. So we'll see. Another one. Put it in upside down. It's like they don't check. Like, no quality control whatsoever. And this one. Oi. Oh. Let's just look at all this here. All of this. Look at all this. All of this. You can see the creases. You can see all the creases, all the denting in here. Look at all of this stuff. Look at all of that. You're going to tell me that's a very fine plus? There's no way in hell. Look at this. Look at this. No way in hell. Then we've got two more of the 173s. One's a newsstand, one's direct. The direct is supposed to be very fine plus. The newsstand is supposed to be a near mint minus. I don't even know if I want to take a look at these. Well, right here, there's the near mint minus. And let's see if I'm seeing this correctly. That corner does not look like it's sharp or it's even all there. Yeah, I don't even know if that corner is all there. So just that alone is all I need when it says right here, sharp corners, tiny blunting. Wait, which corner are we looking for now? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm trying to get. Yeah, that's not tiny blunting. I'm sorry. So that alone, without even opening the book, is just like, what in the hell? Yeah, I mean, seriously, this is a joke. Then we've got another copy of 185, direct edition. This one's supposed to be a near mint minus as well. And this has no grading. Oh yeah, it does have grading. I don't know what I was looking at, to be honest. I was about to say, like, there's nothing in those boxes, but they were. Okay, so on the front, you see that bottom corner. That is, I don't even know what that is. That looks like it's torn. That's a torn bottom corner. And this says tiny blunting. I don't even know if I want to open it up to show you what that corner actually is, but you can see that. That is not tiny blunting. I have no idea what happened to that corner. I'm just going to send it back to them in the bag, sealed like that, because I am not dealing with that. Then we've got 182. This is, I don't remember. John Stewart officially becomes Green Lantern? John Stewart becomes the new Green Lantern after Hal quits in the prior issue. That's the one, the yellow copy where him throwing down the ring. This is supposed to be a near mint minus also. This costs $6.04. So just looking through here, this does, all right, this does look like one that I'm going to open. We do have a little bit of ink on the back cover. We do have some dirt or something over here. Well, I could feel it. The book itself is pretty sturdy. I feel some dents on the side. The corners are pretty good. The corner, you can see a little bit of a crease maybe over here. Not anything too bad. No, I wanted to show this. You can see the dirt, but you could also see there's a dent there. There's something creasing here. There's more dirt. Like you see all the dirt on there. The front, for the most part, is pretty good. Except there you have a big crease right here. There we have a crease. But they're white spaces, so it shouldn't be that bad. And the page color is pretty decently white. So this one's okay. I would have called it a very fine plus more than a near mint minus, but that one's close enough. Then we've got one more copy of 188. Again, first appearance of Mogo. And this one is the near mint minus. So this one was $6 even. The Green Lanterns were way too... I paid more than I probably should have, but I did that because there's a good chance that in a couple months or whatever, they'll be worth more than that because the TV series and whatever else is going on that comes from that. So who knows if there's going to be Mogo there or, I know Jon Stewart was already... Wait, was Jon Stewart cast? Not even remember. But, I mean, yeah. So we've got... This looks pretty good overall. Not too bad. Don't see anything terrible except for a little bit of creasing right here. Like, I don't even call it creasing, just like more of a, a little bit. Oh, right in the finger, there's a finger bend. Right there in the finger, there's a finger bend. But other than that, that's not too bad. Honestly, the books that failed miserably. What did I say? We usually have like a 55 or something like that % success rate with Nucadia. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call 6. We'll call the West Coast Avengers. We'll throw it out, not count it for anything because I don't exactly know what's going on with the spine or the staple tears, with the staple holes. But we've got 6 books that were totally like not even like I don't even know what they were doing. I mean, I don't know. And I think there was like 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so we have 6 out of 34. 6 divided by 34 is 17. So yeah, I guess this was actually a pretty good submission then. But the way that this box was packaged with, it's just this little bit of protection, not good. These books of how shitty they were, definitely not good. And then obviously, I didn't show you before, but the green/gray sticker of death that says, a checkbox means the book is not available. How do you have it on your website available if it's not available? This happens way too much. There's way too many of these things that happen. But I'm going to take a look. I'm going to end up taking that whole stack that I showed you before, like that whole stack, like this big of all the books. Make sure, I'll put the link in the description. Make sure you go watch my review video so you can see all the terrible stuff that they've sent out and like how bad the grading is and everything. I'm going to definitely send those back. I'm going to see, probably most of these are going to go, if not all these are going to also go back. especially the Fantastic Four that I didn't even have to open to see. Like the corner was torn essentially. Like this corner is essentially torn, and right there under the T in Fantastic, you see that there's a tape pull that has a piece of paper missing. Stuff like that. And then obviously that one book that had the back was just literally wrecked. So we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments if you think I should stop shopping with them. Let me know what you think about the books that I did get, especially the books that were keepers, I should call them. The prices I paid. Let me know again if you've shopped with Nucadia and what your experiences are, and I'll see you on the next video.